Good evening, it's the 5th of March 2012. Welcome to Capital FM Online TV News. I'm Victoria Rubadiri. Here are some of our top stories. KBC to vet current employees. Nurses defy back to work order. Moi denies endorsing Uhuru candidacy. And civil society urges government to boost protection witness unit. The troubled Kenya Broadcasting Corporation is set to undertake vetting of all its current employees. Managing Director Waithaka Waihenya said on Monday that the qualifications of all its workers would be scrutinized in the process. He told Capital News that a workload analysis has already been commissioned to look into the competency of the workers there and the capacity needed. Waihenya added that this would give temporary employees a chance to formalize their status with the broadcaster. He said the restructuring was expected to trim down staff numbers and improve efficiency at KBC.
I don't want to say that the ones who are there are not competent. But sometimes in a working environment, the relationship between employer and employee is one of, I'm selling my skills and you're buying them, all right? If I withdraw that service of supplying my skills, then you don't get paid for it, all right? And I think that the employer also has a right to say, look, I am looking for this kind of service. This is what I'm willing to pay for.
Nurses have defied a return-to-work deal agreed yesterday with their union and the government. The nurses say nothing tangible was offered in the deal and they will not resume duty. The Union of Civil Servants called off the nurses' strike following talks with the Medical Services Minister Anyang' Nyong'o. During the meeting, it was agreed there would be no victimization of health workers who took part in the strike. But Union Secretary General Tom Odege says they will be meeting the government again after members refused to go to work. Retired President Daniel Arap Moi has denied endorsing Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta to succeed President Mwai Kibaki when his term ends. In a statement, Moi says his mention of Uhuru during the burial of former Defense Minister Njenga Karume was within the context of central Kenya, where two of its key leaders had died. Moi says he emphasized the need for local members of parliament and councillors alongside Uhuru to offer consolation and guidance to the people of central Kenya. He says he could not single out one candidate to support when there were many candidates seeking to lead the country.
Councillors, wajumbe wa bunge na wote ambao wanashikilia mambo haya, hasa Deputy Prime Minister Uhuru Kenyatta.
The civil society is asking the government to strengthen the protection witness unit ahead of the recommendations by the 20-member task force formed to review the 2008 post-election violence. Human Rights Watch researcher for Africa Division Neela Goshwal told Capital Newsbeat that the task force should carefully consider how witnesses who will come forth will be assured of protection. She is asking the government to allocate adequate funding to the witness protection unit to ensure it will efficiently protect witnesses. The Witness Protection Unit is represented in the task force formed last month to make recommendations in the regard of the post-election violence.
There are other areas in which the government, if it really cared about the victims, it could have made a difference yesterday. And so, for instance, a number of people who were shot by the police during the post-election violence brought civil cases. And 20 of them have won their cases in civil courts, the majority of those in Kisumu, but a couple of them here in Nairobi, and the government hasn't paid the damages. The Attorney General's office has refused to pay the damages. And so one wonders, where is the political will of the government to deal with the victims and to bring them some kind of justice?
And that does it for our stories of the day. Thank you for joining us. I'm Victoria Rubadiri.